I'm going to harp on one guy here for a second. And don't get me wrong. I still love this player. He's still young. I'm not saying trade him for a bag of pucks or anything like that. But this was, without a doubt, Jamie Drysdale's worst game as an Anaheim Duck.
Yeah, I'll agree to that. However, I'm going to come in his defense for a moment here, okay?
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
Have we really honestly seen many bad games or even mediocre games out of Jamie Drysdale?
No,
we've
exactly.
normally been pretty good with him, right?
Yeah, no, exactly.
But it's also,
yeah.
I think honestly, I wouldn't even put it on him specifically for his performance. Yeah, you know what? It wasn't great. Everybody has off games. I totally get that. I had a bunch of my own as well.
Yeah.
Right. We all have. Everybody's had, off games, off days, off whatever. We've had off days on this show even, right? Like imagine this is our game. We've had off times. It happens to everybody. I get that.
Yeah.
But it also doesn't happen it doesn't work out really well when you have the off days and on top of everybody around you is not there whatsoever.
Yeah, exactly.
Such as the case against Chicago here.
Yeah.
Nobody came out.
Jamie Drysdale wasn't the only one having a bad game. No. There was tons of other players. But
yeah, Jamie Drysdale just stuck out because that's not what we're used to seeing, right? It's the same. It's the same thing as John Gibson. It's just not what we're used to seeing here.
Yeah, exactly.
But this is at least just one game. God forbid it becomes a 3-week thing like John Gibson.
Yeah.
That's where you start to worry a little bit.
The thing is, though, that's what scares me is with John Gibson. Yeah, he's had bad games before, like over the last few years. He gets over it next game, or maybe it takes 2 games, whatever. Then he's back to himself. But this has been 3 weeks, and the coaching staff has done nothing to try and help him, seemingly. I mean, we don't know what goes on behind closed doors, but aside from giving Stellaris 1 start in February, they've done absolutely nothing to try and help him. And now I'm worried that that's going to happen with Jamie Drysdale. And because he's so young, we can't afford to do that to him. Like,
no, you don't want to.
The coaching staff has to step in now. Yeah, exactly. Like something needs to happen. If Jamie Drysdale has another bad game on, when do we play? Friday? Thursday?
Thursday. Yep.
Thursday. If he has another bad game on Thursday, the whole coaching staff needs to go, because that is not how you run a hockey team. Like, yes, I might be overreacting a little bit, but like like you said with Gibson at the beginning. Yes, I know. I'm not. I know he's the best. Okay, I'm going to be mean to everybody here for a second.
Ali said, "Don't be mean to Drysdale. He's the best." that was perfect timing to bring that up. Sorry.
Yeah, you said at the beginning, after that first goal, John Gibson was just deflated mentally. He was not in it anymore, and a huge part of that was, I think, because it was a defensive lapse. This isn't the fault of Drysdale. He wasn't on the ice, like you said. It was Fowler and somebody
Fowler
else.
and Carrick.
And Carrick on defense at that moment. Yeah. But every other goal that happened, except for one, I guess, was the defensemen that were on the ice were Drysdale and Lindholm. Both of those guys finished -5 on the night.
And normally plus minus is a stat that you and I, at least, and a lot of others, I think, just throw out the window because it really doesn't tell the whole story. It tells a story, though, if it's really good or very bad.
Exactly, yeah. But he was in an 8-goal game. Lindholm and Drysdale were both -5. And that's at 5-on-5. The only goal the Blackhawks scored that wasn't 5-on-5, unfortunately, it wasn't even on the power play. It was on their penalty kill. It was a shorthanded goal. And guess who was on the ice? Lindholm and Drysdale. So essentially -6
I love this team
for 8 goals against.
I love this team.
So
I promise I love this team.
So I find it hard to blame John Gibson for this game. Yeah, you can't be down and out after 2 minutes in and you let in 1 goal. Like, you can maybe fault him there, but on those 6 goals, it's not even like Fowler and Lindholm were just on the ice, made a good defensive play, but you know what? Patrick Kane's going to do Patrick Kane things. It wasn't even that. It was like defensive collapses. And I was like, what the fuck are you guys doing? Like, this is not how you play defense.
Dude, that epitomizes the entire game. What the fuck are you doing? Patrick Kane, by the way, 6 points last night.